Yo, what up? What's going on? You doing all right? People always ask me, especially black people, they always ask me why am I wearing this Pro Bass Shop hat? And I don't wear it all the time, you know what I'm saying? But when I do, even when I do, you know, it's kind of like I want to get people interested in Pro Bass Shop. You know what I'm saying? The store. Now, I know. It's a trend, These hats are trending. The young folks, the Generation Zs, the millennials are wearing them. And I don't know when and where this trend started. I don't even know why they're doing it. Most times when young people create these trends, they don't even know why they're doing it. But I knew when they started it, this was a teaching moment, especially in my community, the black community. See, it's no disrespect. I mean, why should I even say no disrespect, or why should I say this is not racist? No, it's just the truth. Like, white people been up on this. They've been up on this. That's all I see is white people, or rather Caucasian people, every time I go into Pro Bass shops. That's all I see there. And it's disappointing to me because black people don't see just how important this store is. So when I wear this hat to the gym, when I'm out and about, buying groceries and stuff like that, when I'm wearing it, doing a video, I expect to get attention. And attention that I expect to get is questions. Like, why are you wearing that? Because it's very odd to see a black person wearing this type of hat unless it's trending. But as of yet, I haven't had too many people ask me. I've actually had the exact opposite, which was just insults. Like, brother, why are you wearing, the power to the people. The power to the people. Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Brother, why are you wearing that white establishment on your head? Well, I could tell you. Brother. You see, the Nation of Islam doesn't have a version of the Pro Bass Shop store. The Nubians, the 5% Nation, or the Nation of Gods and Earths, and I know some of you are not familiar with those organizations, but they're black organizations that were really established in, well, with the exception of the NOI, was established in New York. The Moorish Science Temple, well, I don't know if they were established in New York, but these are black organizations that claim that they are for and by the people, but they don't have a black version of Pro Bass Shops. Pro Bass Shop store in their community. So it's like, brother, I'll buy the bean pies and the final call, power to the people. But when are you going to open up one of these? And the minute I ask that question, it's like, what you trying to say, brother? You ain't about the mission. We don't need that type of stuff. We got da-da-da-da-da. Oh, hold up, ho, Merry Christmas. What are you talking about? We don't need that type of stuff in our communities. Huh? The next question is have you ever been? And the average black person never been to Pro Bass Shop, let alone Cabela's, and they're one and the same. They're one and the same. Had you been, you would know that is part of our history, our culture. Whether you're talking about Africa or whether you're talking about down south. You see, my uncle, my grandfather took me out when I was a kid, living in New York, coming down south for the summers. Took me out on a boat, fishing. They taught me how to put the hook, the worm around the hook, throw it out, reeling in real slow, Just be quiet and wait. He taught me how to fish at a very young age. And this is what Pro Bass Shop is about. I'm just gonna name a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? Under the categories. I'm just gonna name a couple of things. But it's way more things that they have at this store than what I'm naming. So for categories such as fishing, they have fishing rods, tackle boxes, fishing lines, fishing hooks, weights, sinkers. Boating, they have, of course, boats. You know what I'm saying? Kayaks. Fish finding navigators. Portable chargers, portable power. Marine radars and radios. In shooting, they have firearms, rifles, holsters, ammunition. Hunting, bows, binoculars, scopes, duck decoys. Meat grinders, vacuum sealers, knives, dehydrators. Camping equipment, sleeping bags, hammocks, flashlights, lanterns, batteries, headlamps, camp cookware, backpack tents, dome tents, truck tents, hydration packs, you name it. This is all for being able to survive outdoors. See, I quit, I quit eating meat for obvious reasons, based on health and the way that they, are putting all these types of, hormones, steroids and all in the meat and all of that stuff. But let me explain something to you, for real. Part of the reason, some of the reason why I really quit eating meat is because I wasn't a real meat eater. In other words, I wasn't a real hunter. I didn't know how to hunt for my food. You see, when I was down south, when I used to visit down south, when the South used to be the South. I ain't talking about the new Charlotte. I'm not talking about the new North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida. I'm not talking about these new southern states. Let me take it back. I'm not talking about these new modernized southern states. I'm talking about the old South. I've literally seen or saw my grandmother's next door neighbor gut a pig out. Put a raccoon up and gut that out. Deer meat. You name it. They ate it from the rooter to the tutor. They knew how to clean it. They knew how to hunt it, kill it, clean it, and store it. Preserve it and store it. That's what I call a real man. That's what I call a real meat eater. Not a motherfucker that goes to the grocery store and buys a pack of frozen meat. No. And to be real with you, I'm not a real vegetarian either. Because I go to the grocery store and I bitch and complain every time I go there to Harris Teeter. And people tell me, go to the farmer's market. Yeah, they're a little bit more better, but guess what? It's nothing's no better than you putting your hands in that dirt and growing your own food. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what makes you a real man. And don't get it misconstrued. Some of y'all get it all fucked up. I'm not saying that you a real man just because you put this hat on and you walk in Pro Bass Shop. It's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you a real man when and if the power grid just completely shuts down and you're like, oh, I don't care. Don't make no difference to me because we gonna eat tonight. We gonna have lights tonight. Some of you or most of us rely on our government. That's the reason why I'm switching parties. And I'm gonna be the elephant in the room instead of the jackass. I don't want more power given to the government. I want more power given to the people. And it's crazy, man, how I know y'all are looking at me like, man, you sell out. But yo, seriously, that's my word. I know y'all looking at me like, man, this guy is turning in more and more to a sellout. Every time I see his video, they get lighter. His skin complexion get lighter. No, I woke up, man. I woke up, man. You can't talk and not walk the walk. You can't do it. You can't do it. Man, I've listened to these rap songs all my life. Trying to tell me how to be a man, teaching me how to be a man. They ain't teach me shit. They taught me how to be a punk. Straight up. When I started to really learn how to aim, I'm like, hold up, the rappers and the gangsters told me to The rappers and the gangsters told me to turn my gun sideways and hold it with one arm so I could go bonk, bonk, bonk. I'm shooting the club up, everybody dead except for my target. That's real talk, man. That's real talk. I wear this hat most of the time to the side, backwards or whatever have you. Cause I know y'all ain't into it. Y'all ain't about that life, man. Y'all are not about that life. Y'all about that illegal life. Like, I don't understand this. You do realize that, no, seriously, like, with the exception of New York, they still trying to bang out the nooks and crannies as far as this whole right to have, bear arms or whatever. But, dealing with New York, with the exception of New York and California, why are black people buying guns off the street with the serial numbers scratched off of them? I don't get it. I have several guns. The mother of my children has a gun. When my children get older, they'll have a personal gun. Legally. You have the right. Don't you get it? I don't want to call black people out of their names, but it's just the truth. You do know that you have the right under the Constitution, the Second Amendment. You have the right to bear arms. If you don't have any type of felonies were involved, any type of, armed robberies, domestic disputes and guns are involved. If you don't have any of that, man, you can actually get you a rifle today. It just depends on what state that you're in. Because, the laws of the state vary. You can go to Pro Bass Shop today and get you a rifle, a shotgun, an AR-15 today. I got my 6 Sawyer P365 on my Canik TP9SF from Pro Bass Shops. I walked in there, in the state of North Carolina, they hit you in the head, you know what I'm saying? So before I got my CCW, now I got my CCW, I can go anywhere, buy a gun. I could buy 10,000 guns today if I wanted to. But prior to that, you had to have a permit to buy a handgun. So I had both of my permits. I walked in there and I showed them my license, had the money. What can they do? Matter of fact, I think I got a free box of ammunition that came along with one of those handguns that I purchased. But it's crazy. Y'all telling me I'm a sellout. Well, every now and then I do listen to Candace Owens. Secretly, I want to do the oochie coochie with her. Oh, man. Why she got that? Yeah. I'ma say it. Why she got her White Lives Matter t-shirt on, and I'm gonna have my Black Lives Matter t-shirt on. I'll be hitting it from the back. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Black people, you gotta wake up, man. You gotta think big. You think it's small. And that's the reason why we behind. You ain't gotta do it the illegal way. And I know some of you white people are like, shh. No, stop. okay, Langston, we were okay with you, practicing 2A and all the rest of that stuff, going to pro bass shops and Cabela's, but you letting the no, please don't. Hey, man, everybody gotta have the right. Everybody has to enjoy pro bass shops like you Caucasian people have been enjoying that damn store for years. Go in there. Straight up, you don't have to have no money. Just go in there, man. They got the big bass, fish, floating all in this big ass aquarium and shit. It's beautiful in there. Whether it's in Cabela's or Pro Bass Shop, it's basically the same. It's the same get up, same setup. You're missing out. You're missing out. This is part of your culture. We were one, let me say this, we were one of the first hunters, fishers, I think. Excuse me. You might as well say campers. We were building huts and putting cow dung on top of the roof to seal it so when it rained, it wouldn't go inside the hut. We were the first we were one of the first civilizations, African civilizations, that were hunters, fishers, campers. We were outdoors. And till this day, there's some African tribes that are still carrying on to the tradition. But us modernized niggas. Yes, I did say nigga. I'm modernized. I'm gonna go on this big tall building and I'm gonna, be at a computer desk all day, typing. And I'm realizing, why am I so depressed and stressed out? Why do I want to jump out off of the 15th floor? Why? Because you are experiencing vitamin D deficiency. And it's a known fact that causes stress. And you, straight up, suicidal thoughts. Trying to figure out why is it, I got this big Mercedes Benz. I take my trips. I work, I got money. I go to the movies. I dine at these fancy restaurants and I eat some of the best foods. Yeah, but it's more to life than that. Man, here in Charlotte, white people be taking full advantage of Lake Wylie and Lake Norman. Straight up. It's the black folks that be walking around looking stupid with umbrellas over their head when it's hot. Like as if that sun doesn't recharge that melanin. Y'all acting, and then there's no disrespect, but this is a fact. Y'all acting like y'all are white. If y'all are white, or rather, I don't know, Caucasian, then I can see you walking like when it's hot outside and the sun is out and it's 90-something degrees. I can see you having an umbrella or some shit like that because Caucasians lack melanin. So that sun hits their vent, it tears all their internal, oh my God, it tears them apart. Melanoma like a motherfucker. So they have to put on suntan lotion. They have to put a coating over their skin so that sun won't tear their shit all apart. Motherfuckers talking about something, it's too hot outside. Black people talk, this is what black people say. I don't want to go outside, I don't want to get no darker. Man, y'all are fucking slaves, man. Fucking want to ask me, why am I wearing this hat? It's a white establishment. Well, motherfucker, when are we gonna get a Pro Bass Shop, a version of it, in the hood, or in the black community? Oh, I know when. Never. Because black people not interested in that type of stuff, which is a shame. It's a shame, and I'm more than sure that this video won't get any views. For real, I have more white people commenting and liking this shit than black people. Because black people ain't interested in this type of shit. They just not. Straight up, modernized, genetically modified Negroes. That's what black people are now. I drink water in every video, and it's like, bing, 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 bing. Shouldn't this encourage you to drink water? Y'all looking at me, for those that really look at my channels like that, y'all looking at me every day. And every day I take at least this to the head, pause, while I'm doing videos. And y'all, this shit still ain't caught on. Sometimes I'm hitting a gallon of water with lemon water. Not no lemonade, lemon water. Water with lemon, fresh lemon squeezed inside of it. Yo, white people not holding us back. They're not. They're not. It's just that black people just interested in being slaves. We got free, and now that wasn't good enough. We experienced freedom for a little while, right? And it's like, I got to do for myself. Nah, I'd rather go back to the plantation. I'd rather just work under massa and do what he do. But then again, you don't do what he does. Because if you did, then you would go to Pro Bass Shop and you would be hunting like he does, camping like he does, fishing like he does, boating like he does. Okay, man, I'm done. Other than that, my name is Langston2092. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Definitely share this video.